G'day guys, welcome back. I've had this little idea. I did see someone else do something like this on YouTube. So I finished work, it's dark outside, I fed the dogs and I thought, right, I want to do this. So I am going to do this roundish geode style coaster and I'm going to attempt a flower, a 3D flower. Now I'm back to this one, the Dalchem. I have been relatively successful with this resin, and I've still got lots of it left, so let's use it up. I've got it sitting in here. Oh, what's that? Something flew in. Get out. It's been sitting there for 15 minutes. Starting to go a little bit warm. It's a pretty thick resin. Like it's thicker than, look at that, leaves a mound. I'd pour with that if I was doing an acrylic pour. It's thicker than the Barnes Clarity that I've been doing my flowers with recently. So this is a 20 centimeter round. So I'm going to put, as I usually do, 20 grams of resin in here. So I'm hoping to pour my, or pipe my flowers at 25 minutes, so 15 minutes wait, 10 minutes to set up, and hopefully then I'll be able to start piping. So that's the plan anyway. That's how long I've waited other times when I've used this resin and it's been successful. So do that. Okay, so that's 20 grams in that one, 20 grams in that one. I can move that now. I'm going to put some silver leaf in my center. I like using this silver leaf, it's yummy. Let's get some out. Don't need a lot because it's only one little center, isn't it? So I don't need a lot, but it is a relatively big coaster. Well, it's not really a coaster, is it? It's more like a platter. Okay, that'll do, I think. Move that out of the way. Well, you want to come in too, do you? Okay, there you go. Oh, difficult. It goes everywhere. Right, just enough in there to make a paste. Don't need a lot. Although in saying that, I do tend to need a little bit more than when I'm using glitter. So I'll tell you what I'm going to be doing in a minute. I'm just going to mix up my colours. Needs a little bit more. Okay, so I'm going to go with navy and white. So there's my silver, and the rest of that is going in my coaster, platter, whatever you want to call it. Now I've made up 300 grams, well, roughly. It was 150 grams of part A and 140 grams of part B, because you know how one's always thicker than the other? Oh, it's quite thick. Right, so I'm just going to put that over there out of the way, give that a torch, pop some bubbles. It's quite full, isn't it? I probably didn't need 300 grams. Alright, now I can see there's quite a few bubbles along the edge there, so I'm just going to run my little back end of my skewer around the edges there, trying to encourage those bubbles to come out. If this works, I am going to paint the edges with silver, so I'm not terribly fussed if I've got a few little bubbles around the edges. Okay. Get a wriggle on, that can go there. Now my white is going to be the Armour white, and I'm going to put 4 drops in. I just came around to check to see how long I was videoing for, and it had turned off. Oh my god, I don't know where you got up to. Sorry, I don't have no idea what happened. It's not like I'm running out of battery or anything. All right, so I don't know what you've missed, but I've put in 4 drops of the white Armour pigment paste, 2 drops of the white alcohol ink and a tiny little blob of the white satin Resin mica powder in my white. So that can just sit there. In my blue, I did the same with this night blue. 4 drops of that pigment paste and 2 drops of the sapphire blue. And I put my center in. I used the silver leaf with a little bit of resin just to make a paste. And I was saying to you, you know, I've left my resin sit for 15 minutes. And I was wondering what I was up to in my video. It should have been about 7 minutes. So I went round to have a look, and it had stopped videoing. So I think you probably missed about 3 minutes. So I have no idea what happened. I want to go and check again and see if it's working. Oh, it's working. Yeah, I just went around and it was just black. And I thought, oh my God, what's going on? Okay, where's my scissors? There. Now I'm going to cut the end off. It's probably about 3 millimeter opening. Where the when you do that, I'm cutting about, see how that's the clear end? I'm cutting about 1/3 off. So there's 2/3 remaining, if that makes sense. So about that wide. All right, so what I'm going to do is, for those of you that maybe struggle with getting petals, I'm going to actually make circles. You know, when you're doing cake decorating, you make the circles and then you pull your stick through and you make those patterns. That's what I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try. Right. I don't know if I can do this, because the problem is you have to be pretty careful with your circles, don't you? So I'm going to try and see how we go. All right. Circle 1. And I'm going to try not to overlap. See that blob there? I'll try and put this one in a different area, about 1 centimeter apart. Ooh. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Just be really careful that you don't dangle the end of your bag, this one, in your coaster, because I did that the other day and ruined the whole thing, dragged right through it. Even pressure all the way around. I'm just giving it a little squeeze. And back to the navy. And kind of start about there. I'm just offsetting those blobs. Doesn't matter if they're not, you know, exact. As long as I think you don't sort of overlap them. So over there I came out a little bit wider. Oh, that blue's starting to bloom already. We're changing to from puffing up to blooming, you guys. Because this is a flower and flowers bloom. So we're no longer puffing up. We are blooming. All right, here we go. Keep twisting that. And doesn't matter what I do, I always have more room on one side than I do on the other. I always get more room down here than I do up there. I don't go very accurately. Look, it's blooming. It's blooming all on its own, and I haven't even added heat. I was planning on finishing on white, but I think I'll finish on navy. And also, it's a little test to see like how wide apart I should be making these. Like maybe they should be wider apart. Maybe they should be closer together. I don't know. Now this one, I'm going to get, oops, as close to the edge as I can without touching the coaster edge, the mold edge too much. All right, I'm done. Actually, I've got a little bit of blue left. Let's put some blue around the inside. I don't think that's going to make much difference, but anyway. All right, let me wipe my hands, get some of this resin off my gloves, and I'm going to pick up my heat gun, and here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, geez, geez Louise. All right, end of your stick, and I need a bit of paper towel. Oh, that was close, you guys. Were you all yelling at me? You forgot your lines. Right, from outside, in, and wipe. Woo! And then I might do it like this. And then I can see if I do it like that and then like this, you know, like you're cutting a pizza. Whoops. I'm gonna make sure I go through all of those. Because I figure if I do it like this, maybe I won't get those blobs, because I get the blobs where when I'm doing the petals, and my petals like overlap and then the blobs overlap. All right, let's go one more. It's already blooming. Oh my gosh, I haven't even heated it. It's doing it, you guys. Last one. So I'm just pulling from behind that blue, pulling it in. Woo! I wish I could take a photo. Oh, are you still going? Are you still with me? Oh, thank God. All right, you're still with me. All right, here we go. I can't believe I nearly stuffed that up. I'm going to go around. And then I'm just going to go in from the outside. Outside in, just on each one of those. See how the heat is making it puff up and bloom already? Where did I start? Oh, wouldn't it be terrible if I got too close with my heat gun and ruined it? All right, now I can see bubbles. I'm going to torch again. I'm not going to do any more with the heat for just now. I want to see what happens. I have a tendency to overheat, and I think I kind of destroy what I've done with too much heat. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. It's working. Now, there's just a little line through there. I don't know what that is. It might be a bit of hair or something. I'm just trying to neaten that up. It's fine. Don't touch it, Julie. Don't touch it. Oh, gosh. I am so excited. Can you tell? I'm popping bubbles. I'm going to leave it. I don't want to... Oh, it's blooming. You know, over the weekend, today's Monday, as I said, I got back from work. I've still got those left, so, you know, 20 grams in each is fine. What was I saying? Oh, over the weekend, I did, well, 5 or 6 coasters with the Barnes Clarity. And I tell you, I got one that I was kind of happy with. And I thought to myself, why am I using this? The only time I've had a successful one with the Barnes was that very first pink and white one I did, which was a fluke. I used leftover resin. And I thought, why am I continuing with this when I know that the Dalchem, so far, touch wood, works. Now, how many blues have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do 4? 1, 2, 3. I think so. So you can see it kind of looks like petally, doesn't it? So if you're having trouble with petals, you know, piping petals, and I know some people put them in syringes, put their resin in syringes, and I think, well, you're never going to be able to use your syringe again, because it's, even if you rinse it out, you're not going to get it all out, and it's just going to get stuck. Those have separated there. I like that. These ones up here haven't really separated at the top. Maybe I didn't pull through hard enough like I did over here. Or maybe I need to find something thicker. Look, this is the first time. I'll no doubt do more of these if it works. Oh my gosh, please work. All right, I'm going to come back to you in about 15 minutes or so. And we'll see what it's doing. But at the moment, oh my gosh, looks like an Indian headdress, doesn't it, with feathers. Amazing. I just hope the front looks the same. No, the back, the underside. Right, see you in 15. Don't go anywhere. Righto. It's been about, oh, maybe, I don't know, half an hour. Look down here. I'm getting spikes. How on earth am I getting spikes? I didn't do that. And look at the white playing peekaboo under the blue. There's some more spikes and some more white going peekaboo. I had the same thing on this one. See the white underneath? Little bits of white just playing peekaboo. Try not to drop this in. But then when you turn it over, the white has kind of crept up over the top. And just little areas like that where it pokes out. See, this is a bit blobby on this side where I joined my petals. So I'm hoping that because I didn't join petals, I pulled the stick through, that it might be okay. This one seems to be a lot darker. This one seems to be a bit lighter. Maybe I didn't, you know, make my piping quite as thick. But we shall see. It's looking really pretty. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for the grand unmolding. I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight. I'm going to be so excited. All right, I'll see you soon. Hey guys, I'm back. It's 4:30 in the afternoon. I checked it this morning before I went to work, but it was still way too bendy. It's still bendy now. Look at that. But I can't wait any longer because it hasn't actually been 24 hours yet. Some resins, you know, are set hard after 12 hours and some take 24, some even longer. But I can't wait any longer. So let's do this. I'll just have to lay it really flat when it comes out so that, oh, there's a little bit of a overflow there that I'll just have to sand off. Never had one of those before. I must have dripped some resin. Oh, gee, I've been thinking about this all day at work. Haven't been able to concentrate. I've got my glove on so that I don't leave fingerprints on the front, and I'll just try and hang on to the edge here. Oh, I want to look, but look, I'll be so disappointed if it's not nice. Look at these weird little pokey, stripy little things that are poking out. Oh, okay, I'm just going to have to do it. All right, are you ready? Let's have a look. Oh, wow. It worked. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. I love that silver. And I went through it. Did I put a little ring of dark blue in the center? I think I did. Look at that. That is amazing. Oh, wow. Not a blob to be seen. Like the petals aren't quite as, what we call it, thick, like formed. They're a little bit more sort of wispy, or kind of got a few little dots in them like holes. I don't know what that's from. Just a different type of resin, I guess. But wow. Look at it. Let's see if we can go in for a close-up. I know that little light's annoying, isn't it? So, I nearly forgot there for a minute that I actually didn't draw petals. I drew circles. So what do you think? Do you love it? Let's have a look and see what sort of 3D look we're getting. Oops, sorry, that ring light's in the way there, isn't it? It's facing up, like it's not even facing down. Look at that 3D look that we're getting. It kind of looks like it's shadowed, doesn't it? Oops, that's my glove underneath that you can see there. All right, it worked. All right, I'm going to lay it down really flat. Actually, maybe I can put it back in here. I'm going to put it back in there upside down. I'm so impressed with it. Wow. I'm just going to grab the other one. Hang on. Okay, so this is what I was telling you. So that's that one. And then that one. See the difference in the petals? Like this one on the right, it's much more sort of white and opaque. I'm thinking maybe I didn't do quite thick enough piping. See over there we've got a nice dark section there, and over here in the middle, actually that's darker. See in the middle there, those petals are sort of more white, and they're more of an opaque and a brighter white, so more like that. So maybe I need to make my lines a bit thicker. What do you think? Should we try it again with thicker lines? And maybe we'll get a more dense look. That's it, dense, rather than this sort of wispy look. But hey, it's still really beautiful, isn't it? So I'm going to put it back, if I can work out where it goes. Is that it? Oh, first go. Wow. All right, just push it back in there. And you can just sleep tight until tomorrow. And I'll get them out again, and hopefully you're set by then. All right, I'm so happy it worked. I'll see you soon.